Another gbege for town again. My people, this one not be small thing. Another gbege every day, nothing. You go think say, okay, maybe today na bad news, tomorrow go better. Another gbege don't happen. Make una hear the story. Oh Yana, watch. Una hear am.
How much I don't get 300. I don't get 300. I don't get 300. Oga, I beg. Now beg I still there, I beg. I beg, sir.
This thing, Coco punish you, right? Can you hear me, right? Now your wife, this thing, now your wife. Okay, madam, can you hear me, right?
Yes, sir.
And so you need your husband for life, may he come back, you don't need it.
I need them, sir. I need them. May I go find John and now, sir? I beg. I'll go find now.
This thing make I tell you now. You can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Why? How many days this thing happened for your husband? Why they talk say 300?
I not get waiting that they do, sir. I see they sell some things till they gather the money. I beg. Now I beg I did.
God punish you. Listen, make I tell you. Yeah. Upon that 10 million, you don't raise your husband be that. You don't raise them be
okay, I'll go find, sir. I'll go find. Okay. I'll go find the money. If I find the money, I'll go let you know. Sir?
You call Brasoni, you call God, let them know. Make them see me.
Okay. I they also since I they find things.
No one be coming. I don't want this. You're boy. I don't want this.
I hear. But we not get account now.
You have listened to the voice notes. That was a recorded conversation between the kidnapper and the victim's wife. Yeah. Yes. When I sat down and I did listen to this conversation repeatedly, over and over. And the thing that came to my mind was, what insolence, the temerity, the nerve, the guts. What kind of boldness has come over these dimwits, these nincompoops, these half-wit idiots to talk in such boldness, to ask for the money they never worked for? Who gave them? What came over them? No gumbeta kokerenjo where? Hey, Jesus. This is the result of a failed administration. Because this is what you want us to come to. This is the totality of your governance, Monday. In Edo State, they said the guy was traveling from Edo to Afuzi. Edo to Afuzi. That is in the... It's there now for that voice note. He was traveling and they kidnapped him. So now kidnapping in our state has become the most lucrative business ever to invest in. Emata, really? Benny. Emata. Kidnapping. The other girl, Aisha. When did they release her? Was it not just this week? She was just released this week. A week in Awajena, release Aisha. Now another one. 20 million Aya release Aisha. Harrison, who is not even part of our security network, they got into the case and they made sure that girl was released. Harrison said 5 million of his money. 5 million of his money, 5 million naira. He added money to it. Waonia. And then he now raised the other ones. I have to go on his platform and start donating, because that's the kind of person that we want. A truthful person. They said they called the security officials in Edo State, but there was no collaboration of any sort. They not even pick call. There was no act response. There was nothing on ground. Nothing. So they could not, because they wanted to abduct those people. They wanted to kidnap the kidnappers. But because the Edo State whatever did not collaborate with them, they couldn't go ahead and do anything other than to pay the money. So in all this, my people, what are you thinking? Because you see, it's easier for them to bring down a house, carry a bulldozer, and bulldoze all voices of dissent, do whatever they want to do, cut off your head, put it on a platter of gold, do anything. In fact, take your head around the streets and, go around and tell themselves that they've done well for trying to stifle the voices of dissent, trying to gag us. But this is what you should be doing. This is what you should pay priority to. In your scale of preference, tell me how you have outlined them. Your scale of preference, because it looks like, or it seems that our lives and properties does not matter to you. Nothing matters. It is so unfortunate, my people. The insolence here, my people. See, I keep saying this. Stealing a village drum is very easy. You go there, you snatch it, you steal it, you run with it, you do whatever you want to do. Now find a place to beat that drum. Immediately you hit the stick on the drum. Mama Osayabo will remember, will recognize the sound of the village drum. Papa Andrew will recognize the sound from all the environs. They will start coming out. Who is beating the village drum? They all know the sound. This is what is going on. Tinubu at the helm of affairs over there in Abuja, has failed woefully. His government, his administration is all about Tinubu's cap and whatever. He has failed. Just like his own son down here. They don't understand the meaning of governance. It's not about stealing the mandate. It's not about stealing the mandate. It's about dishing out, delivering good governance. Don't do a mandate, steal it, run with it, snatch it, ballot, tear it, burn it. The mandate has been stolen. Now what are you doing with it? Uloka, Eka. What are you doing with a stolen mandate now? Do something. The mandate has been stolen. The court has given you. What is your scale of preference? Our lives and properties doesn't matter to you. So kidnappers, if you see the audacity now that they speak with, a guy you know go about him, or the outside guy, that guy is an Hausa man. Or from the north, I don't know, because when people speak, you kind of try to grasp where they come from in that state, in that nation. That is not a Bini voice. That is not somebody who lives in the south. It looks like people from all this north and all of that. So they now know where it's so lucrative, and then there's a safe haven for them to carry out their mischievous assignments. What a perilous time to be alive. Such an unfortunate story. The other girl was just released, not by Nigerian police, not by those security service, by individuals who saw it as an important thing to save lives and property. They went and released that girl. Now it's your turn. Now is another one again. They just brought this one now. 20 million, then this one they're asking for 10 million. They said 13 people are in captivity as we speak. Yet, what is being done about it? No. Monday is jumping from one corner to the other, telling you to wear a Siwaju's cap. That is the number one in the scale of preference. I'm telling you. On your way, on your number one in his scale of preference. He has nothing else. Wear Tinubu's cap or you'll be denied entry. I will give 2.5 million votes to Tinubu. You are talking about 2.5 million votes, and all these people, all these human beings, are they not part of the 2.5 million? They are being kidnapped. At the end of the day, Tinubu is going to ask you questions because you will not be able to find the 2.5 million when half of your 2.5 has been kidnapped. They have been gone away. They've been taken away. Walking on your 2.5 million vote in Tinubu because you want to secure your 2028. So Tinubu has to win 2027. Where are you going to get them when you are not securing lives and properties? And of course, how did you swear that oath that day? You said you will take you are going to be responsible for the lives and properties of the Edo citizens. But right now, what are you doing? What is evident right now is about Tinubu's cap, Tinubu. Asiwaju 2027 is settled. Asiwaju nobody is not negotiable. Asiwaju nenemi. Look at it now. All the numbers. So you go back to Abuja and tell Asiwaju that those numbers that you promised him will not be. Jesus Christ. It's not tenable. Why? So many of them have been kidnapped and some have been buyed. They are buying them. Ask me if this lady from the way she spoke, does she have 500,000? How much more 10 million? You see the guts with these idiots in the bush that they've given safe haven to because there's no security. The lack of it is an advantage to them. They think 10 million is something you pick up from your cupboard, from your table, from your kitchen table, from your cabinet, you just pick it up. They've never worked that money in their lives, yet they want you to get it in a minute. What a pity. What a pity. This is a failed administration. No matter what anybody is going to tell me. You can call me a hater, that's a problem. But what I see here is there's a total breakdown of scale of preference because you don't know what to do. You don't know what to put in number one. Lives and properties are being, used for an excuse. I do not really know what is going on. I cannot say why the police, why the security forces are not reporting the news, because obviously they are reporting lies, trying to cover up their asses, trying to cover up their lapses. They are reporting lies everywhere. They said out of the 13 people, the 13 captivity, the people in captivities, 13 captives. The people in captivity, they've released 8, and whereas that's the blatant liar, a blatant lie. It's a lie. None has been released. This girl, they are not the one that even released the other girl. This one now, they're asking for 10 million. The other ones, they're asking for 20 million. This because they find it so easy. How dare you? Oh my goodness, these dimwits of a human being. You know what? This is so painful. So people with sense, I'm begging you. This is the Yuletide season. There's no need going home. Oh, you just go by your head. Don't go nowhere. Stay in your safe place. Don't be traveling along any expressway. If you know that the plane is not going to touch down near your house or near your city, not go anywhere, not pass any bush, because this your life is not guaranteed. That woman does not seem like who is going to get 10 million in 1 year. She said she's selling everything. How much she wanted to sell when she wanted to raise 10 million? How much? People will not get any money. It is a pity. It is a pity. Edo State, I pity you now. It's not about stealing mandates. It's about doing the right thing. Whatever you've stolen, if you are smart enough, you can make use of it. You understand? I pity you now, my people. I pity you now.